What's the story, Morning Glory? What's the word, Hummingbird? Thank you so much for clicking on my channel and for joining me for this review of 90 Day Fiance Season 9, Episode 8. Get off your high horse. So, this is going to be the Jibri and Miona review. So, they are on their way to Chicago because Jibri is going to be meeting up with his band, the Black Serbs, and a new producer who's going to be, I guess, producing their next album, the next song. And so Jabri has agreed to give Miona her beach wedding because that was their contractual agreement, is that she would go to Chicago with them if he would get her the beach wedding, which to me is doesn't make any sense because she's not giving up anything to go to Chicago. She's getting a free vacation to Chicago. So what is she giving up? He's the one that's going to have to run around and try to come up with the money, the location, and go through the whole stress of doing this beach wedding with her. But anyways, moving on. So they're actually driving to Chicago. I thought they were going to be flying there, but I forgot they're broke. So they're going to be driving to Chicago. They talk about David, which is Jabri's bandmate, and I think like his best friend, almost like a brother to him. And David, as we all know, David and Miona do not get along because David thinks that Miona is an opportunist who is using Jabri, and he also thinks that Jabri gets so distracted with Miona that he loses focus with the band and the music. So Jabri gives us a little bit of history of him and David. He says that when they were in high school together, David put him in a coma. They got into some kind of a fight, and David put Jabri in a coma. And he also talks about how he unknowingly had dated David's twin sister. Okay, moving on from there. So they arrive in Chicago. They see David. David has this trucking company, and it looks like it's kind of successful because he's got a lot of trucks. So David has a trucking company, which I guess, that's how he supplements his income when the band isn't making any money. And I'm like, Jabri, are you taking notes? Like, you have to have something going on while you're waiting for the next gig. So he greets me. David greets Miona. They have a very warm greeting. They hug each other. They say hello to each other. It wasn't cold. It wasn't crazy. So I was happy to see that. And I'm thinking, okay, this is starting off on a really positive foot. How could it possibly go wrong? So Jabri used to work for David's trucking company once before. I think when I guess the band had to break up because of the situation that was going around the world. This was a way for him to make some money. And Jabri quit doing that because he said that in his heart of hearts he's a creative person, and driving a truck, an 18-wheeler, just really wasn't his thing. Okay, but is making money your thing while you're waiting for your next gig and getting out of your parents' house? Could that be your thing? So David tries to convince Jabri to go back to trucking because he's not making any money. And as far as I know, truck drivers have the potential of making really good money, and it's a whole lot more than what he's making now, which is $0 per hour. So David is like, hey, if you want to come back, I think you should. I can put you right back in. You can start driving trucks again, start generating some income. And Jabri is like, nah, I think I'll pass. What? Are you kidding me? You know how to do the job. Your best friend is the owner of the company, so he's going to be giving you all kinds of perks, bonuses, doing whatever he can to make sure that you're taken care of. And you're going to turn that down so you can go back living with Mahala and her freckles and the chaos between her and Miona. Okay, Jabri. So David is like, I don't understand. You're going to make really good money and take care of this, really high maintenance girlfriend, fiance of yours. Why wouldn't you want to take this opportunity? And Miona steps in and she's like, look, he doesn't want to do it. If he doesn't want to do it, don't make him. He doesn't want to do it, so leave him alone. Miona, shut the hell up. You want a beach wedding. You want to live in LA, one of the most expensive cities in the United States, probably in North America. I don't know. And you are convincing your fiance to not take up an easy job. His best friend owns the company. He's got it made in the shade, girl. Okay. Well, don't worry. Mahala and her freckles will definitely be waiting for you when you go back home. So David brings up to Jabri how he brings up to Jabri about taking care of Miona, and Miona says, he asks. I guess he's asking Jabri, so how are you able to support yourselves, or how are you able to take care of your fiance? And Miona's like, it's none of your business. And David says that Miona is definitely holding Jabri back. Yes, I agree with you, David. Miona is definitely holding him back, because I think if Miona were to tell him, hey, you should probably consider this, I think that maybe Jibri would have done it if Miona wanted him to. I just don't understand. You're not doing anything else but running around in your, pink pants, rolling out red carpets at the airport. Why wouldn't you want to take this opportunity to make it's not for a lifetime, Jibri. It's just until your band gets going again. And then you can take Miona with you. And then y'all can, I don't know if it's cross country or what the hell it is, but y'all can be traveling together. It'll be just like the two of y'all. You don't have to worry about Jabri's parents. You don't have to worry about cooking and cleaning and doing laundry. It'll just be the two of y'all in the open road, seeing America together. That didn't make any sense. So Miona is already on the phone. I think it's when Jabri's in the studio with his bandmates. Miona is on the phone. She's already looking for a destination wedding. I mean, for a beach wedding. And so she's calling up. I don't know who she's calling. I have no idea. Wedding planners? I don't know. But I thought that they would just find a beach, get an officiant, have a couple of witnesses. She'll have a very simple but elegant, sexy, possibly stripper looking wedding gown, and they'll be walking down the beach. Jabri will be there in his multicolored hair and some wackadoodle outfit, and then exchange their vows and then be done with it on the beach. I didn't know that it was going to be this huge Steven Spielberg production that she wants to have on the beach, and she's calling up, I guess, wedding planners or whatever. I have no idea, and everybody's telling her she's making a whole bunch of calls. She's really putting in the effort, but she's getting nowhere because everybody's telling her there's no way we can do a beach wedding in 90 days the way you want it done. So I don't understand. Why don't you just show up at the beach? The beach is free, right? You just walk up there or pay whatever parking fee or whatever, go to the beach with your officiant, your couple of witnesses, and get married. Like, what's going on? So Jabri's in the studio with the Black Serbs, which is the name of the band, and the new producer. And they start talking about, because when they're in the studio, David wants everything to be about business. He doesn't want people on their phones. He tells all the band members, put your phone on silence or airplane mode or whatever the hell he said. Turn your phones off. In fact, give me all your phones. That's what he should have done. Collect all the phones, put them in a basket. You get them back when we're done. So Jabri is busy on the phone, texting Miona, trying to like check up on her, or she's checking up on him, or whatever strange codependent thing that they got going on, to the point where I guess David felt like, it was like, it was like triggering David. Like he was probably remembering times before when they were trying to do music, and Jabri would be in La La Land with Miona, thinking about Miona, worried about Miona, texting, calling Miona, instead of doing the work that needs to be done in the studio. So this really triggered David, and so he was like, "Why do you have to constantly check up on her? Like, what is this?" And so Jabri says that he is fed up with people bringing up Miona's name. His mother is constantly talking about Miona. His best friend David is constantly talking about Miona, and he's just had it with people talking about Miona. And we know that David is frustrated. Jabri is frustrated with just his whole life. He's frustrated with his own life. The fact that he has to try to take care of this really high maintenance fiance, try to make all of her dreams come true, in the same process of making his dreams come true. In the same time, he's got to try to find a place for them to live. When are they going to move out of his parents' house? The girl keeps on pressuring him to, I want to go to LA, I want to go to LA, I want to go to LA. And so we know that Jabri is at the end of his rope. And so now when his best friend is like, hey, what's up with you texting me, Miona? And this is interrupting what we're trying to do over here. That just, lit the spark. And I can't believe that Jabri did this. He, for whatever reason, he says, hey man, just chill on that whole Miona thing, just chill. And he slaps his face. He slaps David's face. And so that started it. Jabri, have you been hanging out with Benny? We keep our hands to ourselves. Okay, we don't invade other people's personal space, and we for sure do not put our hands on nobody else. So when he hit him on the face, and it was like a slap, it wasn't a tap. Why are you even touching another? Why are you reaching out, touching a grown person's face like that? What are you doing? So when he was like slapping him, David had every right to react and defend himself. Next thing you know, they're both going down. They're both going down, and they're struggling. They're fighting. This is a full blown fight, and so they're tussling on the ground. Nobody knows what to do. Space Cash, the alien band member, he's trying to like break him up, but he's holding like a guitar or something in his other hand, and with his other hand he's trying to break him up. That's going nowhere because this is like two wild bulls just going at it. And Jabri, you were so wrong. You are 1,000% wrong. Everybody was ready to start making the music. Here you are pulling out your damn phone, texting your girlfriend or your fiance. Y'all were already on the road together for Lord knows how many hours. Like, what do you think is going on? She's trying to plan your destination wedding. She's trying to find a way to really drain your pockets dry with this destination wedding. Why don't you leave her be and concentrate on this damn music so you can start making some damn money, because you don't want to do anything else to make money. This is going to be your only source of income. So put your damn phone down, make this damn music, stop wasting this producer's time, and make something happen to generate some income, because I'm sick and tired of watching you being broke on this damn show. Make something happen, Jabri. Anywho, yeah, so he completely deserved it. I mean, yeah, he completely deserved it. He completely deserved it. And I hope they didn't hurt Space Cash, the alien from another dimension. I hope they didn't hurt him. I hope he's okay. That is my review of 90 Day Fiance, the Jibri and Miona edition. If you made it this far, I really do appreciate it. On your way out, don't forget to rate the video. If you like this content, subscribe. If you don't like this content, don't worry about it. But thank you for stopping by, and I will definitely talk to you later. Bye.